Welcome to an epic journey across the vast ocean, a spectacular documentary saga spanning from the darkest, deepest reaches of turbulent seas to the opulent, candlelit elegance of fine dining.
We hold this course until we clear the shelf here. The weather's too good, by the way.
This story celebrates the primal essence and raw power of one of the ocean's most magnificent and formidable creatures, the giant striped mackerel. The journey begins in the remote, deep, open ocean.
The line is clear, keep it coming up. All right, increasing the speed now. See this coupling right here. When the pressure hits,
Where white-capped waves crash violently against the rusted hulls of colossal steel vessels. Under a brooding, slate-gray sky, these industrial fishing ships embark on a perilous voyage, manned by courageous crews undaunted by nature's fury. Inside the wheelhouse, warm and lined with rustic, classic wood, a weathered captain with a grizzled beard maintains intense focus. His sinewy hands grip the wooden helm as he steers through the swells.
next one, keep it moving. I got it, Keep the line moving, we need more bait.
His sharp eyes scan the modern radar display, watching the sweeping green beams search for the massive schools of mackerel lurking hundreds of meters below. Out on the slick, seawater-drenched deck, fishermen, clad in high-visibility orange and yellow gear, work with extraordinary intensity. Braving biting winds and the ship's violent pitching and rolling, they labor in unison to operate massive, grease-stained steel winches, their gloved hands. With swift, practiced movements, they hook bloody, slimy chunks of bait onto massive steel hooks attached to heavy chains, preparing a formidable rig to conquer an ocean predator. The camera then plunges us into the deep. Crystalline azure waters, where sunlight filters through the stillness in faint, shimmering ribbons. Ghostly silver shape-stripped mackerel glide majestically, Their sleek, elongated bodies, marked by dark lateral stripes, display perfect hydrodynamic form. They slice silently through the water, driven by a wild, ravenous, predatory instinct. A life and death battle erupts the moment the giant mackerel's serrated jaws clamp onto the glittering metal lure. The silence is instantly shattered. Realizing it has been snared, the fish explodes into a frenzy of panic. It unleashes its raw, wild strength, rocketing vertically out of the calm water and creating a churning, white foam spray that splashes high against the vessel's gleaming white hull. Underwater, chaos reigns as the mackerel violently thrashes its powerful crescent-shaped tail and dives deep, attempting to snap the line. The movement churns up a cloud of tiny bubbles that obscures all vision. Yet on deck, the fishermen refuse to yield, straining their muscles and bracing their backs against the tension of the lines. The sodden rope was taut as a bowstring. The mechanical winch roared and spun furiously, spewing hazy smoke from the intense friction. Slowly but surely, subduing the raw power of nature, the ocean monster finally exhausted itself, rolling onto its side to expose a silvery belly before drifting helplessly in the current, while the taut fishing line ruthlessly hauled it up to the surface. Using a massive crane system rigged with straps and iron chains, a striped mackerel, larger than a full-grown adult, was hoisted upside down, breaching the churning white foam of the sea. Triumphant cheers erupted on deck as the heavy fish thudded onto the steel mesh flooring, sending pooled water splashing and sparkling in the brilliant sunlight. Proud smiles lit up the faces of the rugged men as they gazed upon not just one, but dozens of record-sized mackerel layered neatly across the deck, their flanks gleaming. A truly epic haul, marking the glory of their grueling trade. Following that brief celebration, a closed-loop cold preservation process was immediately activated to lock in the ocean's essence.
Keep the tension, it's a big one.
I'm trying. Pull harder.
From the water-slicked deck, the giant fish were moved directly into a mist-filled deep-freeze hold, where broad shovels cascaded heaps of crushed white ice over their sleek bodies, burying them completely to preserve their pristine freshness.
We finally did it! That is absolutely massive. All right, heave. Oh. Pull, pull. Almost there.
Finally, the ship's horn sounded as it steamed toward a quiet, shimmering port illuminated by brilliant floodlights. There, a perfectly synchronized logistics operation awaited.
Keep the pressure steady. It's pulling hard. Watch the line.
With yellow forklifts bustling to shuttle hundreds of blue plastic crates and cardboard pallets of frozen mackerel through the bone-chilling mists of a massive blast-freezing facility. The mackerel's journey continued into sterile processing plants, gleaming under bright industrial LED lights, where rows of female workers, clad in white coats, green aprons, and hairnets, moved with nimble efficiency. Working swiftly and ceaselessly along the stainless steel conveyor belt, they used broad-bladed knives with masterful, flawless precision to strip away the silvery skin.
Look at that, boys. What a magnificent catch. Absolutely massive. The biggest wahoo yet.
Revealing massive, plump, vibrant red mackerel fillets, marbled with streaks of pristine white fat. These premium fillets then pass through a steaming, airtight vacuum.
This is the one, boys. Absolutely massive. A lifetime catch right here. Get the photo, keep recording 60.
sealing machine, before being carefully boxed and labeled for global export, with the ultimate destination of this proud journey being the kitchen of an ultra-luxurious 5-star restaurant. Where culinary art reaches new heights in the hands of a master chef. Here, thick, steak-cut slices of mackerel featuring firm, snowy white flesh delicately seasoned with sea salt, fresh green herbs, and golden lemon juice.
Move that row back immediately. We need space for the next shipment.
How many are on this pallet?
25, same as the last one.
An alluring sizzle rises as the mackerel skin contracts and crisps into a golden brown sear, while the flesh within remains succulent and rich with natural oils, releasing a fragrant smoke that awakens every sense. Using a specialized metal spatula, the chef carefully transfers this pan-seared masterpiece onto a pristine white porcelain plate, garnishing it with tender green asparagus, charred potatoes, A server in a black vest respectfully carries the dish to the table set, in a romantic, dimly lit atmosphere aglow with the warm flicker of candlelight. And as diners gently slice into the tender, juicy mackerel and savor the sweet, succulent meat, they are not merely enjoying a culinary delicacy of the highest order. They are tasting an epic journey defined by storms, sweat, courage, and the wonders of Mother Nature. A magnificent, beautiful ode to the giant mackerel of the vast ocean.